Sarah, I've got some rapid fire questions regarding high level. What systems or automations inside your high level agency have been the biggest game changers for scaling your business and freeing up your time?
Oh, gee, without a doubt for me, it's going to be automations, workflows, because that for me probably takes away about 80% of stuff that could have been or should have been or would have been done manually in the past. So everything from fulfilling orders all the way through to reminding students about their courses, their membership stuff that's coming up. Ma'am, no more admin, workflows for me.
Beautiful. In terms of using third-party vendors, how do you handle customer support? Do you handle that in-house, or do you use one of the big white label providers?
Both. So one of the things that we found is having a combination of a dedicated in-house team. We've got 15 in-house full-time employees of our own that manage most of our onboarding and our more customer-facing, intimate type of customer support. And then we also have an external third-party IT agency, support agency that helps with our live chat. So having that combination together allows me to ensure I've mitigated risk in having support in both places and locations to cover all angles for our customers.
So technical question, ratio. So you're saying you are 15 in-house that help also on the fulfillment side of things. And then you've got a customer care vendor that handles the 24/7 technical support chat. With the 15 employees that you have, did you find it like a good ratio, like per how many customers you have one employee that kind of works?
I would say if you're just starting out, and you are bringing people in on a drip. So it depends on whether you're bringing in large numbers of people, right? Because it's usually the onboarding and the first 30 days that people sign up that they need the most amount of help. Once you get them past 60 to 90 days, they need very little hands-on support and they're more just using live chat support. So it does depend on what your onboarding process is and if you're doing hands-on approach. But for me, I would definitely want to have at least 5 people, not necessarily full-time, but certainly 5 people available to cover 24-hour service per 150 people. But again, that depends on the kind of support that you're offering. We have things like people can book calls with our Teksperts, as we call them, like we're Tekmatix, so we have Teksperts.
I like it.
So we need a little bit more staffing because we have a lot more like person to customer level support. So I would recommend anyone thinking what's my personal ratio is go to ChatGPT and actually ask and give it the types of support and the facing time that you have with your clients, because that will actually give you an idea based on your particular business, what your ratio of staff to customers needs to be. Because for all of us, it's going to be completely different.
I love it. That's great. And obviously being more hands-on, that's gonna increase your retention. Now, speaking of retention, there are other ways you can manage the retention of SaaS. One of them being adoption rate. Do you use something that allows you to see what features particular users has already get their hands on and when they're logged in and things like that?
We do. We also actually use a process in our onboarding process where we ask our customers, what brought you here? What features are you most excited to use or get started with? And we actually incorporate that into their personalized onboarding process. So if someone comes on and says, for me, it's about email marketing. I really want to start my emails. I really want to use email marketing in my business. We actually use that as our way of then going and supporting them in getting that up and running for them first as part of their priority for their onboarding process. But yes, we also are using other tools and systems within our business to go through after 90 days of someone being on the platform and looking at what features have they not touched, what features have they not used at all, so that we can reach out to them. We actually have an employee whose job title is Rockstar Reachout. It's literally her job to go in and do Rockstar Reach out to our clients and say, hey, Vit, I noticed that you haven't used automations yet. Did you know this could be saving you potentially 80% of the stuff that you're doing manually in your business? Would you like to jump on one of our daily training calls? Would you like to jump on a call with a Tekspert? Would you like to book a call with one of us to help see how you could be using that feature in your business? And that works very well for customers that usually come back and say, I've been meaning to use that, but I just don't understand it. I'm overwhelmed. I'm not sure how it could work for me. Having that reach out is really helping with not just our retention, but that sense of customer loyalty and customer surprise as well.
Yeah, I love it.